Welcome to Kris Richie Fitness. It's your boy, Kris Richie. All right, so today's video is gonna be about the benefits of living the healthy lifestyle, the benefits of working out, and the benefits of exercise. Because a lot of times when we think about working out and exercise, you tend to associate that with a lot of negative thoughts about the pain you have to go through, the agony, the blood, the sweat, the time you put forth to it, your choice of eating. You can't eat that donut, or you can't eat that piece of cake that you've seen in the kitchen and you've been dying to just sink your teeth into. I want to let you guys know that there are benefits to prolonged exercise. And the reason why is because when we work out for like a week and you don't see those immediate benefits, then you tend to think some kind of way, and then you'll feel a little bit discouraged to want to stop the whole workout routine because it's not coming fast enough. In today's age, in 2021, we're in a whole era of instant gratification, instant results. I want it now. I can't wait 1 second. A lot of the world's getting impatient with everything, even when it comes to small exercise results. A lot of the world's getting impatient with everything, even when it comes to small exercise results. A lot of people don't want to put in the work, but they want to, reap the benefits, and that's not how it works. This is why I wrote a list of benefits for children and adolescents and adults and older adults. You can't receive these benefits unless you work out. There's a minimum requirement according to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. So according to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, most health benefits occur with a minimum. That means the least, a minimum of 150 minutes a week of moderate intensity physical activity, like brisk walking. So brisk walk for 150 minutes a week, 150 minutes, 60 minutes is an hour, 120 is 2 hours, so about 2.5 hours of exercising a week. And that's the bare minimum. And this is for the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services standards. My standards might be a little bit higher. I might say about 300 minutes a week, just because I like to go above and beyond, to take the extra mile, if you will. And here's the health benefits associated with physical activity in children and adolescents. And with the first one, we got improved cardiorespiratory and muscular fitness. So your kids have good cardio and a good body composition, or decent body composition when they start to work out. Next, improved bone health. You want these strong bones. They say you get strong bones from milk, but I'm not a fan of milk because I'm a vegan, and drinking, breast milk from a cow just seems weird to me the longer I've stopped drinking milk. So if you want to improve your bone health, you don't have to drink milk. You can just exercise a little bit. Brisk walk for 2 hours and 30 minutes a week. Next one, improve cardiovascular and metabolic health biomarkers. Not really sure what that means in its entirety, but it sounds like a benefit to me. I would say Google it if you want to know more about that one, but I really couldn't tell you right now. Next one, favorable body composition. All right, so you don't have to worry about being fat as a kid in school, or at least if you are, you'll be working towards a healthy body composition, and a body composition you're more comfortable with. So you can go to that pool party that your friend invited you to, and you can jump inside that pool without wearing a shirt and be comfortable with your body, you know what I mean? And then moderate evidence, some evidence but not strong evidence, reduce symptoms of depression. A lot of you kids going through this depression phase. Well, guess what? Number one remedy, the poor man's remedy to depression, is exercise, all right? All right, moving along to the adults and older adults. All right, and as an adult, you got a lot of them, because as you grow older, you're more prone to a lot of these diseases, a lot of these cancers, a lot of these syndromes that just come over time from just prolonged bad health choices, whether it's what you choose to eat or your lack of exercise. We're gonna go with the strong evidence. Number one, lowest risk of early death. So I don't know about you, they said the good die young, but I don't want to die young. So I'm going to keep myself healthy by choosing to eat the most healthiest stuff I can and choosing to work out as much as I can. So 1, lowest risk of early death. 2, lowest risk of coronary heart disease. And when it comes to older adults, especially Americans, when we eat a lot of this fast food, we're very prone to heart disease, especially if you're meat eaters. They say vegans have a way less chance of getting heart disease than meat eaters, so just keep that in mind. Next, lowest risk of stroke. That's a pretty good one. Next, lowest risk of high blood pressure. One of the reasons why I came on this fitness journey is because at the age of 23, the tender age of 23 years old, my doctor told me I had high blood pressure. And all I could think about was my eating habits at the time. I was eating McDonald's frequently. I was eating pork chitlins, which is pig intestines. If you're from the South, I'm from Southern Virginia, that's what we ate. Pig feet, bacon, just all kinds. We ate the damn whole pork, for real. That could contribute to high blood pressure. When my doctor told me, I realized, wow, I gotta change my eating habits. I gotta change my identity as a person who happens to be living the healthy lifestyle. That's what you need to do. Change your identity. All right, next one, lowest risk of adverse blood lipid profile. Don't know what that means, but it sounds like you get good blood from working out, you know what I mean? Next, we got lowest risk of type 2 diabetes, which is very prevalent in the Black community. Which I have family members with diabetes. I know a lot of Black people with diabetes as well. It could be from the soul food we eat because it's not healthy. It tastes amazing, but just because it tastes good doesn't mean it's good for the body, you know what I mean? All right, next, lowest risk of metabolic syndrome. There's one of those syndromes I was talking about. The older you get these cancers and these syndromes and stuff if you're not making healthy choices and you're not working out every day. Or at least 150 minutes a week, at minimum. I don't know what metabolic syndrome is, but it doesn't sound good. And whatever it is, you want to lower the risk of that. You don't want no kind of syndromes. But anyway, next, lowest risk of colon cancer. Once again, as a Black male, it's prevalent in Black men, or men in general, to have colon cancer. So work out 150 minutes a week at the minimum. It can lower the risk of that, all right? Colon cancer, you don't want any kind of cancer as you grow older. You don't want any kind of cancers, period. Next, lowers the risk of breast cancer. For y'all ladies out there who want to eat unhealthy and don't want to work out, it increases your chances of breast cancer, which, it can be very fatal. Next, prevention of weight gain. If you work out, you won't gain that much weight. And if you eat healthy along with that, which is the next one, weight loss, when combined with reduced caloric intake. So if you already eat a certain amount of calories every day, just reduce the caloric intake. Just cut that in half and then exercise harder. Next benefit, here we go. Improve cardiorespiratory and muscular fitness. Improve cardio muscles. You'll maintain muscles and you have great heart health to where you won't fatigue as much, and that can roll over into the games you play, activities you do, and even with your significant other. If you got extra stamina, I'm pretty sure she'll be happy as well. Or he, if you're a woman. All right, next, prevention of falls. As you grow older, maybe past 60, 70, 80 years old, most old people tend to fall a lot. I say unhealthy older adults, they tend to fall a lot. You'll see them fall downstairs, you'll see them slip on some pavement. They just fall more frequently than they should. A way to prevent that would be exercise daily, or at least 150 minutes of exercise a week. Next, reduce symptoms of depression. Same for the teens, all right? You don't want to be depressed. If you're walking around depressed, exercise is the poor man's remedy for that. All right, next, better cognitive function for older adults. I'm not gonna say it's gonna prevent Alzheimer's, but it could prolong the symptoms of Alzheimer's and help your mind work a little bit better if you just exercise just 150 minutes a week. That's it. So if you're working with me, if you're my client, I'm gonna say 300 minutes. If anything, 250 minutes. So it's about 3 days, 3 hours, 1 hour for 3 days a week. And if you're on the opposite side, if you're like reaching obesity, then I would recommend you work out at least 4 days a week, at least more than half the week, because you're playing catch up now. You're playing catch up with how your body should be, and you can use it as a way of punishing yourself for letting yourself get to that state of obesity that you're currently in. You gotta work more than half the week in order for you to make up for lost time. It's like me right now. I'm like doing a lot of school classes that should have been doing in college, but I didn't go to college, so I'm playing makeup right now. I'm like doing communications, I'm doing public speaking, I'm doing NLP, I'm doing marketing, I'm doing shit like that because I didn't go to college. Now I gotta play makeup, so I gotta like work 10 times as hard trying to unlearn a lot of stuff, relearn a lot of stuff, and then implement them in my life right now, way in my mid-30s when I should have been new to this shit, but shit happens, and you can't complain about it, it's just you do it. So if you're obese and you know that you're obese and your body composition tells you that, you feel tired all the time, you walk up some stairs, you're out of breath, and you just got a lot of belly fat, then yeah, what you should be thinking is, okay, I let myself get here, I made these results myself, so now I need to work overtime to get them back, you know what I mean? When it comes to adults, the moderate evidence we have here, better functional health. When you work out, you're able to move around and function in your body a little bit more, a little bit better, which is a good thing. You can just do your thing. Next, reduce abdominal obesity. As I'm saying, that belly fat accumulates over a time period. You don't get that belly overnight. You get it from overly eating horrible foods for a long period of time. Make the decision not to eat that food no more. I identify as a person who doesn't eat junk food. Internalize that idea and make that your identity. That's one of the best ways to change your behavior is make it a part of your identity. Like I've stopped drinking, I don't drink alcohol anymore. And at first it was hard for me to stop drinking because I would tell, when people offer me a drink, I would tell them, no, I'm not drinking today, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh, come on. And when I say the phrase, oh, I'm not drinking today, it says that my identity still, I drink, but just not today. But now, since I internalized the idea and I embodied the whole identity of being a person that doesn't drink, when people offer me alcohol, all you have to do is say one phrase and they'll even leave you alone. They don't even press you no more. You just say, I don't drink. And what does that tell you? That tells you that that's a part of your identity now. I'm a person that doesn't drink. I don't drink. It's not like I'm not drinking a day or maybe next week or on the next occasion. I don't drink. And then people respect it and then they just stop offering you drinks. And then it feels good when you say that and they stop because it's like, all right, I internalized that idea. So if you internalize the idea that I'm living a healthy lifestyle, like, no, I can't eat that cookie, I live a healthy lifestyle. Or like, no, I don't eat junk food. Then that's a part of your identity. The more you say it, the more you strengthen that idea and the more you internalize it. Next, we have moderate evidence for adults, lowers the risk of hip fracture. Yep, like I said, when you get older, you kind of get a little bit more fragile. So as the elderly, they usually injure their hips, so you can lower the risk of hip fracture. Next, lower the risk of lung cancer for you smokers out there. Next benefit, lowers the risk of endometrial cancer. Next, weight maintenance after weight loss, so maintaining your weight. Next, increase bone density, and then last but not least, improve sleep quality. All right, so there you have it. These are all the benefits associated with working out, physical activity. According to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, just work out 150 minutes a week. That's 2.5 hours of just exercise. And with my standards, I'd say 3 hours, 3 or 4 hours, because we want to embody the healthy lifestyle. There you have it. There's the benefits. I hope you got excited reading these benefits because these will help you live a way more fulfilling life and you'll be happy with the decisions you're making. You're not going to get these benefits the first week, second week, maybe not even the first month. But if you continue to work out, over time, you're going to receive those benefits and you'll wonder, like, wow, why didn't I do this a long time ago? Just like you can easily gain a lot of body fat and a lot of stomach fat from eating those potato chips. Not just for one day you won't get the belly, not just after a month, but after a prolonged time of eating those potato chips or those cakes or those cookies, then you'll finally see the results of bad eating habits. So you want to be on the good side of the spectrum, all right? Anyway, that's all I wanted to share with you guys today. I hope you liked the video. Like, share, comment, subscribe. It's your boy, Kris Richie from Kris Richie Fitness, signing off.